EVT, an automotive test equipment and repair service. Your place where you can make one call to repair it all.
The Hoffman 2800 is the fastest floor-to-finish wheel balancer available today. Top-of-the-line features at an affordable price. Instructions on use, calibration, and operational requirements of the machine are covered in this instructional video course material. Before using the Hoffman Geodyna 2800 wheel balancer, you should become familiar with the terminology and location of the machine's components. The balancer is equipped with a range of mounting cones that allows mounting wheels with various center hole diameters. A pressure cone or a pressure disc is integrated with the pneumatic clamping nut to secure the wheel on the shaft. There are also various optional adapters to allow balancing a wide variety of specialty wheels. The front panel of the Geodyna 2800 contains the keypad that is used to initiate functions or instructions and allows the input of tire and wheel data into the balancer. The balancer is equipped with a large wheel guard to provide maximum protection for the operator. When lowered, the guard automatically begins the measuring spin. The wheel is automatically stopped when the guard is lifted during a measuring spin. The machine has a pedal-operated main shaft lock used to retain the wheel in the correction position so that the balance weights can be installed. Closing the guard or pressing the start key begins the balancing process. Immediately below the start key is the stop key. When pressed, it will interrupt the measuring process and stop the balancer shaft rotation. The function keys for wheel distance, width, and diameter are used to manually enter the wheel dimensions. The ProMatch button starts an optimization program for performing premium wheel service. The Clear key causes the factory modes of operation to be cleared and returned to standard. Press and hold the key for 3 seconds and the modes of operation will be restored. The Calibrate key, when pressed briefly, sets the machine in the user calibration mode. The key with a G at the top and OZ at the bottom changes the weight units for imbalance readings from grams to ounces. The function keys on the right are dual position and provide for 2 distinct functions per key. The ALU plus key changes balancing modes, while in any ALU mode, the ALU status LED lights. When the key is pressed on the bottom, the ALU plus function sets the machine in the ALU plus mode. The spoke key enters the number of spokes for the hidden spoke placement mode. Keep the key pressed on top and rotate the wheel to set or change the number of spokes. When the key is pressed without rotating the wheel, the current setting is entered. The bottom part of the key is Operator, that recalls and stores wheel profiles for up to 4 different operators. This is especially useful for a busy shop that is balancing wheels on several vehicles simultaneously. RV SD key, when pressed on top, changes the fine resolution to increments for RV light truck. Readouts stay in the RV mode until deselected by pressing the key again. The SD function is used to select display of dynamic or static imbalance. When pressed on top, the fine INT key shows the weight amount reading with higher resolution. As long as the key is pressed, the display shows the actual imbalance in the wheel instead of the rounded value. When pressed on the bottom, the INT key switches to the patch balance mode. All wheel data must have been entered. In addition, the height to width ratio specified on the tire has to be entered by pressing the diameter key and rotating the wheel. The digital readout displays left and right weight amounts. location for wheel weight placement, and operational messages and data. During the balancing operation, the left of the display window is dedicated data and inputs related to the left plane, and the right display for the right plane. The direction indicator graphically informs the operator the direction to rotate the tire to locate the imbalance position. The center LED indicates when correction position in the left plane has been perfectly located. The measuring run indicators flash alternately in the top and bottom panel during measurement after pressing the start key and during Pro Match. Weight position LEDs change with successive changes of the ALU key depending on the wheel type being balanced. Top valve stem flashes during Pro Match when the valve must be positioned perpendicular to the main shaft. The SAPE symbol illuminates as the distance lever is moved and gradually the remaining bar segments light up. On reaching the correction position, the segment furthest to the right lights up and the speaker beeps. Prior to balancing, inflate the tire to the correct pressure. Check for and remove any foreign material inside the tire. Remove the old wheel weights. Ensure that the tire and wheel are free of excessive dirt, rust, and large stones. Nearly all standard wheels and most alloy wheels will be mounted with centering cones. Mounting cones, balancer backing plate, and vehicle wheel pilot holes must be free of dirt, rust, etc. to get the proper balance. Optional adapters are available for many custom wheels. Mount the proper cone against the spring plate, followed by mounting the wheel on the cone taper. Place the locking nut assembly onto the threaded shaft and tighten until it makes contact with the wheel. The Geodyna 2800P model is equipped with an optional electromechanical power clamping device. With this option, the wheel is clamped to the shaft with a pedal press. All required data is automatically entered using the Geodata gauge arms. This advanced feature provides absolute accuracy during wheel parameter detection, as well as providing pinpoint precision when positioning adhesive weights after the measuring spin. To automatically set the wheel distance and wheel diameter, pull the gauge arm out of the cabinet. Apply the gauge on the rim flange. Simultaneously pull the wheel width data arm down and position it on the rim flange on the right side. The combination of two data set arms will measure and enter all required data in one motion. The display will indicate proper positioning, and a beep will sound when the values are stored.